What up, what up? This Ace OG, back with another video. So the title of this video is going to be 18-hour fasting challenge, day 11. So admin notes, thanks again to all subscribe to the channel. I endeavor to keep pushing the video out, give you leverage, the better it sells. So day 11. So I'll be pushing through with the fast. I'm not going to make this video really long. It's going to be a pretty short video. Didn't do too much today with food as far as like eating. Ate pretty small, didn't really eat too much, drank a lot of water. I was in DC, so of course I'm pretty sure folks saw the video that I made today, so go and check that out. I think it's a pretty good topic. But yeah, you know, folks that are doing this fast, like I said, you know, just to stay motivated, stay focused. Don't concern yourself too much about the food cravings, because I mean you can push through it. It's nothing but mind over matter. That's all it is, you know. Your body is definitely going to betray you in certain instances when you fast, because it's the flesh trying to feed itself, right? And you know, the way God made us, he made us to be self-sustaining for a very long time. That's the reason why you see some of these shows where folks be on the island and they haven't eaten for a long time, for days, maybe weeks. Of course, the body will weaken after a certain period of time, but we're not doing that. You know, we're doing, you know, 18-hour fast and six hours of eating. So we got to put things in perspective. We got to put things in perspective as far as, like, you know, how folks are doing in other countries. We got to even put things in perspective when it comes to folks that are living in America, right? You have a lot of folks that that don't know where the next meal is going to come. So if you're a person that can eat anytime you want to, you're blessed, right? So it's just one of those things that, you know, it kind of humbles yourself when it comes to these things. Yeah, babe.
You take my Oreo.
No, sweetie.
Somebody stole my Oreo.
Your Oreo? You bought Oreos?
It was in my cabinet on my shelf.
No, I didn't take them, sweetie. I don't know why she thought I was taking an Oreo, because I'm fasting, right? But she know I'm a cookie monster to a certain degree, you know what I'm saying? So maybe she thought that I broke the fast. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. We got to really put things in perspective. We got to put you know, we got to really humble ourselves when we fast. Would it be a fast where we're just fasting from food? When we're fasting, when we're trying to get closer to God, doing spiritual fasts, things of that nature. And that's one of the reasons why I definitely want to do the 3-day full fast with just drinking water. Because I think that I'm definitely going to be real deep in my Bible, you know, reading, trying to make sure that I break, you know, strongholds, break habits, all these other things. But as of right now, when it comes to this 18-hour fasting every single day, it's not necessarily a spiritual fast. But I will say that my sleep has improved to a certain degree. So there is some spiritual benefits when it comes to fasting, regardless of whether you intentionally fast for a spirituality standpoint or not. But I mean, like I said, for myself, it's really just experimenting, just making sure that that I try to figure out how my body works when it comes to that. And then just making a lifestyle, just making a change. The one person that actually commented on one of my fasting videos when he said he wished that he saw the videos when I started day one. For one, I didn't make a day one. It only starts at day 2. So maybe next time if I do something like this, I'll make an announcement on the community page. But I think that a lot of folks that watch YouTube, unless the person is subscribed to the person, a lot of folks will not dial down into the community portion of YouTube to see pictures. YouTube is not necessarily a social media engine that deals with pictures that much, right? Even though I think that YouTube definitely could benefit, and content creators can definitely benefit from putting pictures up. I've seen plenty of folks that I'm subscribed to that actually put pictures up. They get a lot of comments, they get a lot of likes. But YouTube is not necessarily that platform to promote yourself, unless you're promoting a business. Then I would say that put pictures up, like if you're a real estate agent or something like that, definitely use the community page or the community tab on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, it's just it's just a it's a challenge that I think everybody should do when it comes to fasting from food. Like I said, I mean, it's just it's a lot of folks out here that do not know where their next meal is coming from. Think about these folks that just dealt with Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton. This is October 11th, 2024. I remember the date without looking at my watch this time. But you know, folks in Florida, Georgia, certain parts of I think South Carolina, North Carolina, have been hit real hard, and I'm pretty sure that food is probably scarce for those folks right now. So shout out to them. My prayers and my thoughts with them. It really is. I'm really pleased that Milton did not hit Florida like it was supposed to. They was talking about 15-foot waves. They was talking about the surf, the surge, the water surge, however you call it, was going to be really huge. It was going to wipe out things. And I have people that I know in Tampa. I know a lot of folks in Orlando, and they're fine. You know, I mean, some folks even lose power. But you do have some folks in Florida that actually had some of their homes destroyed because there was some tornadoes that spawned right before the storm hit. That was devastating. It really was. I saw some of the tornadoes, and that was some pretty scary stuff. It really was. First time I ever saw a tornado was when I was traveling from California to Virginia. I mentioned it on this channel before. I was stationed in California for about 3 years, and to save money, because you know the Army, they pay for your travel when it comes to you moving from duty station to duty station. So either you can fly, the Army will pay for it, or you can drive yourself. As far as like, you know, renting a U-Haul, driving your own stuff to the next duty station. And when you do that, what they'll do is they'll give you, I want to say 80% of your child pay up front, and then they'll pay you the other 20% once you get on duty station. So I was single during the time, didn't have any kids, and I chose to move myself. So I had my little green Honda Civic. Man, I love that car too. I don't know how many radios I done swapped out in that thing. I was beating the street down with them beats. I ain't gonna front. I thought I was the man, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I was driving on, I want to say Highway 40. I think Highway 40 goes through the bottom of the states. I think it goes through. I think it starts in where it starts at. It starts at, I want to say, Arizona, either Arizona or Nevada, and then it travels across the top of Texas and some other states, and New Mexico. And when I was in New Mexico, was it New Mexico? No, it was Texas. It was Texas. It was Amarillo. I was in Amarillo, and no, I'm sorry. My brain is so crazy from all them times I deployed or whatever. No, it wasn't Amarillo. It was right before I hit Albuquerque in New Mexico. And I was traveling through New Mexico, and what you'll find in New Mexico, there's a lot of flat land. There's a lot of areas. It's like a whole bunch of desert. And I literally saw a tornado in the foreground to the left of me. Tornado was probably, I don't know, it had to be miles away because I couldn't hear it and there was no wind. But I could literally see the tornado spawn, and I was chasing it for like about 30 minutes. I wasn't scared. I was like 22 during the time, you know, so I wasn't scared. But that was the first time I had ever seen a tornado live and up close. Well, not really up close. I mean, I saw it, but the land was so flat, right, that you could see things miles and miles and miles away, and that was crazy. So I can imagine those folks in Florida a couple of days ago seeing a tornado coming to them, you know, hitting those homes, picking up cars, all those other things and everything. So shout out to them. You know, I hope everybody's doing good over there. But you know, you got to think about these folks. You know, some of these folks, if their power's out, their food might be going bad. So you know, like I said, for you to be able to eat anytime you want to, it's a blessing. So I thought I was gonna keep this video short, but I'm almost at 10 minutes. So anyways, stay motivated, keep pushing, and I'm riding with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad you guys are riding with me. So if you want to discuss the topic or subject that you think is beneficial to the channel, email me at findingfitnessfolk@gmail.com. My email address is in the description below. Say so G, signing out. I'm gone.